Good evening, podcast fans. I'm your host, James S. Cassidy, and here is a special spooktacular podcast. Seeing how Halloween is just around the corner, I would like to take this time to give you a nice little treat. Or should we trick you into thinking that we're going to give you a treat? I don't know. Get it? Trick or treat? We're here to celebrate NaruSaku, everyone! Yay! But enough about that. I got a new member for the podcast for you this week, and two old farts that won't seem to go away.
You don't say.
I do say, good sir.
Hey, I'm here just because you won't have a 3-minute podcast just like in July.
But everyone loves the 3-minute podcast.
It was the highest.
It was crappy. It was stupid. It was short. We loved it. Alright, so, as usual, introduce yourself, fellas.
Alright. Once again, this is me for life, and I just caught a Pokemon, so I'm happy to introduce myself further.
What Pokemon?
I don't know, some name Boomer. I don't know. X and Y Pokemon. Don't ask.
And I am LKNMJH, also known as Steve.
Hello guys, this is Darkness, or you just can call me John for short.
Darkness.
Nice to be here.
Darkness. Yep. Darkness, everyone. Darkness is entered the room.
Yeah.
Darkness.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Brother Darkness.
Glad you
Brother
have me.
Darkness, bring on the light of NaruSaku for you guys.
The Darkness is from the H&E forums, for those who don't know.
Yes.
Yeah.
As usual, all new members get asked the same question.
What I'm wearing, right?
No.
He's wearing blue underwear.
We don't care what you're wearing. We want to
But
know.
you asked it on the latest podcast, James. Why don't you want to know what I'm wearing? I thought you were interested
What?
about what I'm wearing. You asked it that on your, I believe it was your latest podcast. I'm not sure. One of them.
One of the latest that so happened to be in the, maybe 10, 20 podcasts ago? I don't know.
No, I actually believe it's on the case of the 3 latest podcasts. I don't remember exactly.
Yeah, he asked it last week, and we all and he joked that For Life was wearing red underwear.
Yeah.
Hey, well, how come I don't remember this?
Because
What did you guys do to my brain?
you had a
What did
tiring
you do?
week. You had a tiring week, remember?
Oh! You guys are sick. I see how it is. You guys are just sick. So dirty and sick. I see how it is. So you make me on my ass in several marathons wearing these tight clothes, looking like some kind of who's that guy's name that turned out to be a fake?
Me?
No, the biker dude.
Lance Armstrong.
So you dress me up like Lance Armstrong, run my ass around town, and then blank my memory out from wearing these short shorts. Thanks a lot, fellas.
No problem.
No problem. You're welcome.
So, Darkness, how did you become a NaruSaku fan?
Hey!
Well,
I'm the host.
Well, we were taking too damn long.
So, Darkness. Shut up. So, Darkness, how did you become a NaruSaku fan? See, you gotta have emphasis in your voice.
Right.
You have to
Or
have
like,
snazz.
Well,
or
that's
like acting like
very-
a drunk guy.
Okay,
No.
that's a rather very interesting story. Actually, it's not, but anyway.
Just don't worry about it.
Just tell it.
Oh, I started watching the crappy Brazilian dubbed version. Since the first episode, I already kind of started to identify myself with Naruto and his story and all that shit. And by the third episode, he was introduced. We were introduced to Sakura, his love interest, and then I kind of started to support his decisions as well as, being with Sakura in the future. And after that, I went from following the manga and I joined some forums and started to debate with some people. And because they were trying so hard to prove me wrong, I think I unconsciously started from just. I went from supporting to actually want it to happen. And then, I believe a few months ago, I kind of realized that, well, I think now I actually want it to happen. And then I admitted to myself that I became a shipper, and so I joined the forum, and here I am talking to you guys. Pretty much, that's it.
Yay!
Woo!
Yay!
Another brother to join the crew. We've got another one, fellas.
We accept you, one of us.
One
Gobble,
of us.
gobble.
One of us. One of us.
We accept you, one
Join
of
us,
us.
Ed. Join
Yeah.
us, Ed. Join us, Ed.
We accept you, one of us. Gobble, gobble. What are you saying, gobble,
I'm
gobble? I
honored.
don't know, it's catchy.
Okay, I'm honored. Thank you.
Who
Let's
keeps the
move
Martians under wraps? We do. We do. I guess some people are a little too young to understand where that came from. Okay, this has gotten awkward. So 6:52. Naruto's furrow. Okay, well that's the manga behind the version of Naruto's furrow, which if you don't know what a furrow is, it's basically a trench. Now manga stream, Steve, you said was
It was, gotta bring it up again.
Naruto's inner
Hey.
conflict, something like that, inner
Yeah.
thoughts.
It was Naruto's inner conflict.
Yeah. Kind of two different things, a furrow and an inner conflict. Unless furrow has a new definition I didn't know about, but
Well, trenches were used in combat, so that's a conflict.
I guess.
But
So,
I
back
don't
to-
see how it's but I don't see how it's inner conflict.
It's context. This chapter needs it. So back to Naruto's Farmville. We have... Well, apparently the attack that we saw in the last chapter didn't kill him so much as it started pulling all the tailed beast chakra out of him.
Yeah, it didn't kill it, but
Yep.
at least it landed, right? Apparently, we get out of Izanagi. The circle, Obito's aim obeys, Naruto motivation I speak. He attacks, the attack fails, and we start all over again.
Well, we were never
over
in.
and over and over.
So we got the nine-tailed fox saying, "Yeah, it's just like I thought. You were able to pull the Biju chakra from him, Obito, with one blow. It wouldn't have been possible if the Biju hadn't liked him and given him their chakra. Naruto, you really are." And he never finishes that sentence because now we have another action scene. Naruto extracting the chakra.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
I was actually pretty disturbed from the last week. The fact that, like, hey, we just beat an overpowered, unstoppable guy. So now that the case is really distracting, I was like, okay, I actually accept this better because if you beat a god, that's pretty questionable. Because one way to make me upset is you beat a unstoppable guy. Why not just do something that could actually be stopped by doing something differently entirely? It's like when you hype this guy so much and then you suddenly beat him. It's like, why?
Just like the Ginyu... Go ahead.
No, actually I was done. You just like what?
Just like the Ginyu Force in Dragon Ball Z. Vegeta and company were so afraid of him, but Goku comes in and he beats the crap out of him.
It makes it like it was a game. Ha! That was
Yeah.
fun.
So Naruto now plays tug of war with the chakra as he and Obito try to see who wins, the good or the bad guys. And just as always, it's the good guys who are winning. Except he can't exactly pull out the 8 tails or the 1-tailed chakra.
Gotta give him credit for the consistency.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which a lot of people thought this was weird because, like, didn't the tail beast give him the chakra and stuff like that to confront these two?
What do you mean? Like, you mean the other tails, the one that he never?
Well, like, we have the panel of the tail beast giving him portions of their chakra, right?
Which chapter are you talking about?
When he was talking to Son Goku.
I'm sorry. That was really made for a DBZ joke right there, but I'm not gonna go there.
It's too easy.
Yeah.
It's way too easy.
Exactly.
So he's
What? A tail beast monkey named Son Goku?
Goku?
Who would have thought?
It's not the first, but still, it's just DBZ is still known to the world, so
How
everybody
come every
just
monkey
go for
king, demon thing, whatever, is always called Goku? Anyway.
Son Goku. But go.
Now, some people brought up the fact that, well, then wasn't he given the chakra then back at this chapter, or blah, blah, blah. I forget what chapter it was. Sometime during him having a conversation about this, and I see where they're coming from with it, but I can also see the other way around, in which Naruto really... Given the fact that the original Jinchurikis of these two are still alive, they might still have a stronger connection than Naruto just pulling them.
Yeah.
Like that. So,
yeah.
And plus it gives Killer Bee and Gara a role, so...
Yeah, it gives him something to do.
But it's kind of cool to do that.
Yeah, and Gara does like this weird, come here, Shinkaku. Come here, come here. Come here.
It's like, hey, wait a minute.
Yeah,
I got some dirt snacks for you.
Yeah.
Pretty
It's
much.
like, oh yeah, I forgot. I was a Jinjukin. Come here, you.
Yeah, so Gara ends up using his sand to bring the 1-tailed chakra over to him, and because B still has his Biju inside him, he's able
Makes
to.
it all easier.
Yeah, he's able to grab the bit of chakra that was stolen from him.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So basically, the rundown is, since they're pulling all the tail beast chakra out of Obito, he can no longer use the tree.
And the tree starts, not blooming.
Right. Or that weed killer,
Yeah.
I guess. Now, the most interesting stuff happens in this chapter where we get Naruto, who gets to see, literally for the first time, into the mind of the villain that he is facing.
Yes.
Yeah.
And with that said, when I first read that page, the very first thought to come to my mind is the other fandom thoughts in their mind as soon as they finish reading that part. Abandon ship, because now it seems like Naruto finally knows the whole situation with him and Rin. So yeah, that parallel is like so close, very close.
But before we get to that, we got all these other pages to go through. So
Yeah, you can go through that.
Shikamaru's talking to everyone here, and he says, "Everyone, I said that even a little power can work if used well. This is that time. Your power will change the world. Just listen to me."
Okay.
So,
Alright.
to put it simply, let our powers combine. Earth, fire, wind, water, heart, go planet.
It sounds like it sounds like one of those French imitation. Ha!
Heart, heart.
I apologize.
So
Yo.
because Ino's doing her thing, Naruto does peer into Obito's mind, and he starts to tear up.
Nah, what have I done? I'm so stupid for hating this guy, and now I just found out his past is so sad. I can't even comprehend. I want to die. Naruto, you do know you looking at his past, and if you actually die, I'm gonna kill you in the afterlife. All right, Kurama. I'm sorry. If only that panel. If only
This
that.
is the first time where a hero who understands the villain he's facing is past and can truly understand what he's going through.
Yep.
Yeah, this is the one thing
Yeah.
that actually does work. Where it actually makes sense.
Yeah, I know. That's what made me. That's what made me care about more of this chapter than the last chapter.
The
But
feels, they hurt.
the feels. It's funny because he actually did cry in this one. Didn't cry in the other guy's story. So yeah, you could have found peace, but guess what? I'm gonna find it, and you're just gonna lay there and die because I'm that good. The end.
Yeah.
Vote for me. But that's
Yeah,
why.
but this time we can say that he really was inside this guy's mind because he literally entered this guy's mind. So I
Yeah.
think that
Yeah.
it's very hard for him to not understand being in such a place. I think that
But
this time he really connected with Obito because arguably he he absorbed. Oh, I don't know which term you guys want to use, but he has all Obito's memories right now. So it's only natural for him to I
Yep.
don't know feel what Obito had felt during Win's death and all that kind of stuff.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
So pretty much, I think that's why he did cry out there and didn't cry with the past guys.
That's true.
Yeah.
But then again, I do believe the later part of the chapter kind of pretty much tells you that Naruto and Obito is pretty much the same to the point that if Obito did stay, Naruto would be like, "Hey, Obito, you're the man. I'm looking up to you because you become Hokage." That's pretty much saying like, "Yeah, we're gonna be parallel like this way."
Does
You know?
anybody get Harry Potter and Professor Snape kind of
Uh,
vibe from this?
hmm. Trying to remember
Um.
what part again? Sorry.
Where Harry
He-
Potter thinks that Professor Snape is like the bad guy that killed Dumbledore, but
Yeah,
he
the
finally
infamous
reads the memories of Snape and he realized that Dumbledore was already dying and that
Oh yeah,
Snape just killed him out of a mercy kill. Oh,
yeah.
spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely spoiler alert.
Isn't that like the most infamous spoiler ever? Like every time, be like,
Screw
oh,
it. We have books and a movie. If you haven't seen either of them, you're screwed.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, but it's just funny how that particular spoiler is always like the number one spoiler that you like to just put out there. It was like, oh, there's a leak ending for this particular game. So the first comment, spoiler, Snape kills Dumbledore. It's like the
Yeah.
very first thing you always see. Like,
Yeah.
why?
It's become I've used that as a meme a few times.
Yeah, that
What
was a
do
meme.
Yeah, I've used it in the podcast quite a few times. So don't tell me what happens at the end of Love Hina. Oh, well, Snape kills Keitaro.
Yeah.
Snape kills everybody.
Oh man.
Yeah. So anyway, now that Naruto's seen these memories, his grip is starting to slip, and all of a sudden, Sasuke comes in and
Let's just hope
helps.
Naruto doesn't find the dirty parts of Obito's mind. Oh, Obito, I'm coming.
You know, if
Obito.
if with all as strange as it would sound, if you were to go, if Obito and Rin went all the way, yeah, I went there, went all the way. I'm pretty sure you would have got there by mistake. Like, oh, oh, like, oh, oh.
Yeah. So
Be strange. You
that's
see his parents. He's like, go Minato. He's like, oh crap, what I just saw.
Yeah.
yeah.
Now,
So
this chapter's played pretty straightforward as well.
Yes, but
Yeah.
I think this was like more of a build up for this next chapter, which it seems like the next chapter would be like the epic tome of talk. But I don't want to go that far, so I'll let you go.
so
Yeah,
we
I
got
don't think that.
Yeah,
so we got
Go ahead.
Okay, go on.
All right, so we got Minato jumping in. I'm skipping because it's basically all just actiony. So basically, everyone starts jumping in and starts helping me pulling on this thing. The original Konoha 11, the other, ninjas start jumping in, and then Minato's like, "Everybody, grab onto my tentacle things, or whatever, something." And so basically,
Yeah.
Obito just
And
looks down.
we actually have a panel saying "Heave ho!"
Na, 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 na. Push! Na, 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 na. Push!
Oh god. Oh my god. What
Why
was
we
that plan
take-
of yours?
I totally want to make a picture. Maybe I'll make up this picture. I got an idea. Let's take the tail beast chakra out of Obito and put it into Naruto.
Oh god.
Push!
Gosh.
But literally, Obito looks down and basically sees like whatever's left of this alliance, soldiers of war, the soldiers of fortune. You just looking down and seeing everybody just grabbing on to what appears to be his chakra, and just pulling as hard as they can. Yeah, I mean that basically is it. They're just grabbing onto the chakra, the tail beast chakra, and just pulling as hard as they can to just rip all of this out of them.
Ladies and gentlemen, we just made a penis joke.
Congratulations! That's the 100th penis joke this podcast. Woo! Good job, everybody.
So
I just
anyway,
trade a-
we got.
It's been a long journey, but we finally made it here.
So then we got Obito possibly inside his own mindscape. He looks in front of him and he sees Naruto and company standing behind him. And then Obito looks behind himself and then sees him. For some strange odd reason, Naruto's face transitions into his face if given the last chapter. His what if.
Who the hell is floating in the air?
Gaara.
Oh my
Well.
god.
I mean, it just looks like a
Oh no!
mass.
This is gonna be the long trending meme for a while.
Like, you just see a whole bunch of them just stand there. There's the one guy who wants to make the difference. He wants to stand out above the crowd and be up there. Oh, and by the way, did anybody notice that out of all the mess that a whole bunch of ninja, which must have taken forever to draw out, by the way, Tsunade's
right?
rack is still showing up perfectly.
Yep.
Oh god.
So then we got Obito inner monologuing saying, "Am I regretting all this?"
Yeah. Hey, if you look really closely, you see Naruto, there's Obito, and there's Sakura right in between them. And then you see Kiba, Shino, Hinata. Going to the right.
Koetsu and Izuma.
Yeah.
And then A and B.
Yeah. So again, Naruhina fans, again, we have Sakura and Naruto standing side by side. And Hinata's 4 people away.
Yep.
Two people
much.
away. Okay,
So,
anyway. It's
so then
nothing, I just wanted to point it out. Anyway.
So then he's inner monologuing saying, "Am I regretting all this?" And then
Yes, you are.
Naruto,
Yeah, dude,
And
you
then
are.
and then Naruto in the same mindscape is now talking to him. He says, "You told me that you're no one, that you don't want to be anyone. Stop. Don't
And
come
then-
inside me."
Wow.
Yeah. Context.
God.
We need it here.
I need an adult. I need an
No,
adult.
Naruto, stop. Don't come
That's-
inside me.
Naruto should have his head spin while he walks. We just want to know if you really want to be Hokage. Ow, my neck hurts.
Obito's like, Obito's like, no, stop, don't. And Naruto's like, boy, I'm gonna make you say, no, don't stop.
With Obito, call me
This-
mummy.
You do realize Madara and Hashirama is supposed to be equivalent to you and Sasuke, not me, you and me, right? Well,
To-
ooh, I just traded a Pokemon. Okay, go fact topic.
So, okay, so we got
That's amazing
Naruto.
for life.
Sorry.
So we got Naruto saying, you told me that you're no one and that you don't want to be anyone. But actually, you wanted to become Hokage just like me.
I lied.
If things have gone differently, I might have looked up to you, since I want to become Hokage too. I already got rid of that past. I was too naive. This is all. Then why can't I see it? It's no use hiding now. You were Kakashi-sensei's friend. My
Get away
dad's...
from me.
My
I'm
dad's...
sorry.
My
Go.
dad's subordinate. Sasuke's relative. A senpai
Sasuke's
with
relative?
Yeah, he's
What does
Uchiha.
that mean? Well, they're not exactly direct brothers, so that means...
all
oh
right.
my god.
They are
You know what
rednecks.
this means?
They're rednecks.
The Uchiha inbreed!
Done.
Like rednecks.
Sure. Okay.
So he, and
Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding
My
ding
Pikachu's
ding ding ding.
distracted.
If your family tree doesn't branch, you might be an Uchiha.
I
if
say
you want to stop beating around the bush, why not shake down the family tree? A hot cousin might fall out. And so Naruto goes, my senpai with my same dream and a shinobi of the leaf. What's the point? What do you want from me?
What?
You're Obito Uchiha, and I'll take that mask off your face.
With the
What
most
if he-
evil look that's Naruto's ever put on.
What if
Yeah.
he really? What if he legitimately remove his face? Like I know.
Oh
it's
yeah, well I
like,
got your face. Ah! 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 Come back, Chris. It's just a trick.
It's-
I got your nose. Yeah, well, I got your
face.
Yeah. And that's the end of the chapter for now.
Yes. So now they're going down. Let's sit down like a Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, just one-on-one talking. So, bring it on. I guess.
TNJ for the next 5 chapters.
Most likely.
TNJs, yes, where
Talk
somehow,
Oh, TNJ is coming.
yes. For some reason, a lot of people don't know that word.
I'll be honest with you guys. It took me a few moments to actually get what TNJ means.
Oh, it took me a moment to get to understand TL semicolon DR.
I used to think it was a sandwich of some sort. TNJ? You want a TNJ sandwich? Sounds yummy.
Shouldn't it be a PNJ for peanut butter and jelly? Or no, PBJ? Yeah, whatever.
Why you gotta ruin the joke for, like?
I don't know.
Why you gotta ruin it?
But yeah. Thoughts?
James, why don't you go first?
Okay. Things. Okay, so for each chapter now, I've constantly been saying on this podcast that there is going to be an NS moment in 660. The more chapters I've been looking at these, the more likely it seems like it's going to happen. See,
What if it doesn't happen?
So, screw you. This is my fantasy.
I got
We
You will
gave
not
him,
dash
we
my
gave him-
dreams.
we gave him leeway up until 663,
Yeah.
and
So,
at the very least 659.
So yeah, we have gotten to this. So now we have Naruto understanding why Obito has done what he done and the loss he felt with Rin, the love of his life. Sounds pretty familiar, doesn't it? I wonder what happens if Naruto loses Sakura. Maybe he could have been exactly the same.
Maybe it would be the wrong person because he say, "Haha, you fool! That was the wrong girl. It was that Hyuga girl." That could happen.
Haha! I wasn't really in love with her. Yeah, you were.
I,
No.
it was all part of the plan. When my father asked me if she's my girlfriend, I had to make a lie and just say sure. So that was the foreshadow plot twist. As much as the whole Sage and Kurama together chakra combination crap. So here you go.
Even though
Like
my explanation
60s.
makes absolutely no sense. I bet the author who's drawing me is trolling the entire fandom.
Yes.
Which, by the way, speaking of 631 again, I thought of something.
Go.
How many
What is it?
times and how many series, whether American, Japanese, no matter what, there's always been the what we like to call in the TV tropes. She is not my boyfriend / girlfriend. She's
You know,
not
I
my
got-
boyfriend. She's not my girlfriend. Yes,
You know-
she totally is. Or if she isn't, she's going to be.
Yeah. When was the last? I mean, every
This is
show
just,
that
this
does
is just
that.
a reverse. Oh, so your boyfriend Naruto is here. He's not my boyfriend. Yes, he is. It just wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. I love Naruto. Told you.
Once that happens, you just give it. You just like, I give it 20 episodes. It's like, that's gonna happen. It's usually the case too.
Yeah. Okay. Usually, and this has been a common theme, if people point out the fact that they could be a couple, they're going to be a couple.
Because yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
So that's how obvious it pretty much gets. So when people are actually starting to question, which people have in this manga, asking Naruto, not just his father, but even Shikamaru one time even asked him if Sakura was his girlfriend.
He did.
Yeah.
When?
Shikamaru? When? Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. When?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. I would love to believe that, to be honest.
Well, okay, he actually asked him if he and Sakura were on a date.
He did.
Yeah, he did.
When?
When?
Ah, God, I gotta look this up now. Thanks, guys.
Dude.
Oh, you mean
Well,
right
you're welcome.
right after Naruto returned from his training, right? The start of part 2. I think I remember it now. He was with Shikamaru was with Temari.
Where's Tamari? Yeah.
It
And
was
Naruto,
with yeah.
Yeah.
It was right there.
Chapter 7.
That's a 7.
So then you have Konohamaru asked if Sakura was his girlfriend.
No,
You have
sorry, I'm being retarded. Never mind.
Chapter 7.
I'm looking at the wrong thing.
Late. Okay.
No, don't listen to me. I said nothing.
Everybody's looking at that
But
chapter
okay,
right now.
I know he did. I know it was brought up.
Okay, now we remember.
Yeah,
So
I
we
know
have
it was brought up.
Konohamaru, we have Shikamaru, we have Naruto's dad. Well, that sounds like a pretty solid evidence for me.
I am dead.
I guess the point I'm just trying to make here is that if Obito and Rin didn't die, they probably would end up together too.
They probably would. Right now, you only got the whole. What if I just keep going, even if she died? But yeah, that's the only part we only seeing. You made people trying to say like, oh, even if he kept going, he would still not get Rin. But hey, he got the Hokage. I'm like, no, this is more like after Rin's dead.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe the conversation in the next chapter he probably bring up like even though I couldn't be different or something like that. What about Rin? You should know how much important that she is.
Yeah.
So I can accept that death.
Yeah, I pretty much think that's inevitable. Rin is Obito's main reason after all. He can't possibly let her out of their conversation right now. I really don't see it not happening.
Exactly. It'd be funny. It's like so. Explain about this Rin thing. Then I need her. I don't want to lose her. So what do you explain for that? And then the next page you probably have Naruto with a comedy face, much like when he's like, "Oh, you do know you could use Kurama all you want, but you would never touch Obito without Sage." Oh crap! I forgot. I picture like the next page, like, oh yeah, I can't really talk you out of that, and then you just see back to the battle zone, and just see all the Bijou go back to Obito and just kicking ass. Well, that fails. Sorry for my talking no jest. It's a flop. Plan B. Brofist? Obito? Brofist. That changes everything.
In one of the first arcs, Shikamaru asked Naruto if Sakura is his girlfriend, and Naruto nodded. Sakura was not amused.
Yep.
At a time when Naruto and Sakura are on a date, someone
Really?
says to
Holy
Naruto...
crap, how did I miss that?
At a time when Naruto and Sakura are on a date, someone says to Naruto, treating your girl, to which he responds, no, it's not like that. So basically, there's at least 4 moments, 2 of them actually in the beginning of the manga, where they actually ask Naruto, so you're treating your girl out? Oh, you're going on a date with your girlfriend now? And they both do the whole, it's not like that, or he's not my boyfriend, or she's not my girlfriend. So, yeah, that should have been... I know we, the fans, never noticed this one at the time, but that should have been a huge flag right then and there.
I seriously don't remember.
Actually,
I seriously don't remember that. I for shame my name.
And we get that in 631. So basically, that's what 631
for sure
was.
in it.
That's why it was comedic. I mean, if people keep bringing up the comedy of it. The comedy of it was her basically saying, he's not my boyfriend, and then blushing while she's doing it. Which obviously means, yeah.
I heard
you are.
I heard
Yeah,
it.
he's
I
not
heard the
my boyfriend
anime.
yet.
I heard the anime at a dialogue for when Naruto supposedly looked sad for the tuning exam, but instead he was loudmouth. I'm gonna kick all of your asses. Yeah, bring it. And then I heard the anime added a dialogue with saying like, "Can you tell your boyfriend to shut up?"
You tell your boyfriend to shut up.
Yeah.
He's not my boyfriend.
She was like, bored. Wait, he didn't answer. She didn't answer. She was like, damn it, Naruto. Like, she was all mad, and then he has to hold, basically she has to hold him down. Then everybody in the tuning exam were like, so pissed off. He's like, oh, don't mind him. He's just crazy. But, I gotta reread these chapters.
Anyway.
Yep.
So,
Move
long
on.
story short, I know Naruto's probably gonna get down to the truth with Obito and be like, come on, buddy.
No.
That if things were a little bit differently, you
I'm not
would have
gonna
been the
say-
good guy. You would have been the next Hokage.
I'm not gonna say it.
What?
No. I'm imitating Obito. I'm not gonna say it. A person is a person. No matter how
Nope.
small.
You're just like, I'm not listening. La 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 la.
A suspiciously specific denial. Nope. Nuh-uh. Nope. Can't hear you. But that... You...
No.
Hokage? What's that? I have never heard of such a thing.
What is this Hokage you speak of?
Yeah.
But you... But... You... But I... You hold subtitles...
No.
Honestly, this is causing me some psychological trauma.
But you... Hey, let's play the quiet game. Ready? Go. Anyway... Now let's- So those are James's thoughts, apparently, after this long-winded discussion.
Yeah. And
Let's-
yay for her NaruSaku moment in 660, which I hope is going to happen. I have a strong
Well-
feeling something is going to happen.
For Life, what are your thoughts? You're gonna be the longest one.
Alright, everyone go get a sandwich.
Yeah.
Okay, then I eat another
Well.
piece of that pizza.
Pretty much better than the last one. Last one, I didn't know this was supposed to be the I kill him, yay, victory is mine, everybody let's celebrate, peace is on me. But apparently it's actually taking out the Bijus. So for me, I find that better, and he just got out of my Pokeball. Anyway, I find it more better that way because
Put the Pokemon down! Now!
Because you can't just beat a god with nobody else that's a god. I mean, I'm not. I mean, it's kind of like the old saying for the Uchiha, even though it's stupid a little. The whole Uchiha must defeat an Uchiha. If you try to fight him, you're stupid. But yeah, in this case, it's actually different. So good, because I don't want to somehow Naruto just pull a miracle off his ass in order to beat him. But instead, beat him by extraction. Weaken. Makes
It's
sense to
over.
me.
Pull it out of the usual place.
Yeah, and now we got the whole memory part. I'll be honest. I didn't think we would go this. I didn't think this will happen. This whole. I'm not saying the parallel will never happen, but it seems like the more you go by, the more it seems like maybe it's not gonna happen. At least for the story wise being. It would probably happen in a later story down the line. Like, hey, Kakashi, I saw the flashback of that guy. Can you tell me what's up with you and that girl and Obito, please? But it seems like they're never gonna get covered that because now Naruto has to bring it up since not only he knows it, but he knows that that moment alone is what made Obito become Obito of today. So I'd be surprised they skip it, it could not. It could happen any time. If it doesn't happen in the next chapter, so and if he's still alive, so I guess it will continue further with the whole Rin part. And yeah, pretty much the whole self-explanatory. That whole, oh, this is my world, and now you're in my world because you could have a better life. You could have been Hokage. Oh, I could have looked up to you. But you know what? Now I look down at you, and now I want to kill you. But not anymore, since he's pretty much sees him, the real Obito. So now he want to remove that face off. So yeah. Well, okay, not face, but mask. But that would have been funny, but like, I got your face. But that's not gonna happen. So not much I could say that I already said in the review. I mean, I could say more with the other parts, but I think we're gonna discuss that anyway. So overall, I'm just gonna say it was a it was a nice chapter, a better chapter than the last because the last one was not bad. It's just it feels like is this really it? That's because you don't know what was next. You didn't know if that sword slash was actually the end of it. So this one was more comforting. So yeah, I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Alright, now let me give my thoughts on this chapter. Overall, I think it was pretty good. The action, if you can remember the last two chapters, how everything was pretty much straightforward and actiony, simply because for time's sake. But I feel that the action was slowed down just a bit for this chapter. It was still rushed, but it didn't feel so rush-like. I don't know if I'm making sense here, but I think probably now Madara is gonna come in swooping in anytime now and steal whatever power is left away from Obito, and probably leave him as a lifeless corpse. Because hey, I give you this power, I can take it away because I'm just that powerful. Plus, you didn't have the hindsight to know this, and you were stupid enough to bring me back.
Nice, so stupid.
Evil laugh. Ha 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 ha.
That really makes me wonder what is Obito going? What is Madara going to do? But first, you got to finish your take on the chapter.
So, all in all, pretty good chapter, and I think this is the 5th chapter in this volume. I believe 6, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. Yeah, 5th chapter. 5 more to go before the volume ends.
Yes.
Yep.
So, Darkness, what are your thoughts?
All right. I found this chapter very good because we actually had some progress in it. The latest chapter we got a lot of action, but the story was pretty much wasn't moving. Uh, in this chapter, we actually had something happening. Something actually happened. The attack have finally landed on Obito. So now it
Touch.
has, yeah. But anyway, he has been cut in half. I mean, we now can actually see the story going forward. There are a lot of possibilities that can come out of this chapter. I see a lot of things that might happen in the next chapter. There's the talk no jutsu. Madara can come in and take the Biju chakra for himself, or the Biju's chakra can just you know become again the physical body of the Bijus. I mean, there's a thousand of possibilities that can happen next chapter, and this is a good thing. The latest chapter, there's just uh, Naruto and Sasuke attacking, and Obito and blocking the attack, and they try again. Obito block it again. Then there's the motivational speech. It was just really starting to get a little repetitive, and there's even that one guy that said that it looked like we were immersed in the Zanami world because everything, yeah, everything was just repeating itself, and we couldn't see an end to it.
Wouldn't that
But
be
right,
funny twist?
yeah, it would be a really funny twist. But still, now Obito got actually hit, and the Bijus are being extracted of him, so he's pretty much done for, in my opinion. He's gonna be Talk no Jutsu, he's gonna redeem himself. I personally think he's gonna die very soon because, as a normal Biju extraction, the Jinchuriki dies. So Obito is being participating in an extraction like 9 times the normal. He's being extracting 9 visuals from him. So yeah, I pretty much think Obito is done for, and the next chapter, I really don't think what's going to happen because taking the NaruSaku moments aside, because I think that's pretty obvious. I really don't think that Naruto is gonna take the Biju's chakra for himself, because if he does, I mean, he's gonna become the Sage of Six Paths, and he's gonna, you know, the story's over because Naruto is gonna be the strongest ninja of the manga. I don't see Madara taking him on without any kind of boost, because Naruto would be the Sage. I mean, who the hell gonna beat him? And I also don't think that Madara is going to be the one who's going to take the chakra because, he's an Edo Tensei corpse. Why didn't he do that before if he could take the chakra for himself instead of letting Obito do that? I really don't know what Madara is going to do in this situation because, there's nothing much he can do. Obito is losing his chakra, the chakra is going in direction to the Alliance, and yeah, what do you guys think is gonna happen? I wanna hear your thoughts.
Well, first of all, when you mentioned about the whole six path sage, whatever you call them,
Yeah,
uh,
Sage of Six Paths.
I'm not. Yeah, I remember that Kurama did say something about the fact that Naruto were able to extract them with not too much of a problem, even when you get shared, because it's kind of indicates like if a Biju shares the child with a human, it would still be hard to take it out. But for Naruto, it was like a normal tug of war. So it
Yeah,
suggested that Naruto is in fact the actual Rikoto Senna the second. In my opinion, I think that's what they're trying to say, but they're not gonna give it away. But I don't think it's gonna happen, not now, especially if you want Sasuke to be balanced still.
yeah, exactly. Because not only Madara, but if Naruto really incorporate those chakra, how's gonna Sasuke be a match for him after this war?
Exactly.
But there's also this: if Naruto isn't gonna get the chakra, who will?
On that part, I don't know. I really can't figure it out.
Whoever he chooses to be next of kin, be it Sakura or
What to hold a beach?
Konohamaru.
Hey, you want a bijou? Here you go. Ah, it's
Hey,
extra, extra.
1010, wanna be relevant for the story again? Here, take the video.
But then that would make Konoha look like the godliest of all. And then I think a lot of villains is like, after this war, we're gonna start ambushing you, Konoha. It's like, why would you tell me? I don't know. Just want you to know we're gonna kick your ass.
Hi, Billy Mays here with another fantastic product. It's called a tailpiece. You want to be all powerful and feel the power of rejection from your fellow teammates? Well, here, buy a tailpiece. No one's ever going to look at you with the same again. You want 1 tails, 2 tails, 3 tails, 4 tails? How about all the tails? We have more tails than you can think of. Tails, tails. You're going to get more tails than the gigolo down the street.
You'll have the strength to move 15 mountains at once. How
forgot they
awesome
said
is
that.
And look at this. And look at this. Look at this. You mold it, it turns from green to white. Green to white action. You stick
Oh
it
my
together, and even Optimus Prime couldn't pick you two apart.
Oh
Yeah.
No, order now, because we only got 6 to go. 6 remaining.
Yeah.
I think they would just let them free roaming, but I don't know how that works. Hey, be a Pokemon for us. We don't have Pokemon till 2000 or whatever year.
See, someone made a card captors joke with it.
Really?
Yeah.
Be my
You know, I kind of would like to see Sasuke taking those chakra, Would be a hell of a plot twist. Would be something very
That-
interesting.
If that happens, a lot of people would. If that happens, the idea of redemption is 0.
Yeah, but would be awesome, don't you agree?
Yeah, it would be awesome. I'm just saying. I always keep saying this. All right, Sasuke is participating. Now he can't do anything wrong. If you do one thing wrong, nobody, and I mean nobody, wants to will not.
I'm just gonna say to Sasuke what I said to him about his sexuality. Sasuke, pick a side and stick with it.
Yeah. Sure. Let's go with that, I guess.
Yeah. No more standing on top of the wall.
Yep.
Double entendre.
Yeah, but the bijous being released, the idea. I mean, if the bijous gotta, recover their physical bodies and just be there on the battlefield, just chilling, well, I don't think Madara is gonna be able to do anything either because all the bijous, the Alliance, Hashirama, and Obito is gonna be dead. So I think that's somehow either Sasuke is gonna do something to amaze us, or Madara is gonna get in and grab Obito's sword or something like that. I don't know. I really don't know what's gonna happen next chapter, but I just know that Naruto won't have the chakra. It just can't happen. The manga can't go this way. I mean, yeah.
Sasuke should pull a Vegeta when the Ginyu Force were knocked out, not dead. So he just come in and kill them for it. Like, pretty much what I'm saying, Naruto should extract them. They're still chakra, so they could be killed easily rather than this is gonna take forever. So that would be the best opportunity time for Sasuke to kill those Bijus. Like, what are you doing? That would have been a twist. I mean, he still wanted to kill them. Right now, it's all about removing them and then think afterward.
Yeah, good point. He's helping them to pull the tug of war, so he maybe do something with those chakra to okay, I have those chakra now. I'm gonna, kill them or something like that, or toss them away. I don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah, good poetry, bro.
Mm-hmm. Guys,
We're just listening.
We're done. That's the point.
All right, my piece of the chapter is the longest one, so you guys can speak now. I'll let you.
Well, I got nothing more to say in this chapter, but I mean, if you guys have something to say, we could say it, or we could take a break here for a minute.
Or shortest, quickest break we ever had.
And we're back about 30 seconds later. So, like, anybody want to add
No.
something about the chapter or anything? Because otherwise, we'll take a
Uh,
break here in this one.
Okay,
Uh,
I kind of have one more thing to say, but if you guys want to take a break,
Oh no, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. What about the tree? You think it's now that its chakra is gonna be removed? Do you think that the tree is gonna, disappear or just continue there like a regular plant? I don't
Nah,
know.
we're gonna chop this thing down and rebuild all the houses that you
We're
destroyed,
gonna eat
Obito.
this thing.
I think
But
I think I think the tree will either disappear or it'll just stay there, but very, very, very weak to the point that you could pretty much do a destructive. No, not destructive. This could cut a lot of things. Well, you could pretty much do. I don't know. You could pretty much just toss a kuna and it would just fall down. That's how weak it will be.
London
Just
Bridge is falling down on the ground all around. London Bridge is falling down, gap beneath the doorframe.
Another thing I would like to see is, I don't know, the tree actually taking, Obito's place instead of Madara. Because the Jubi so far has been depicted as that mindless creature who don't know anything except, destruction. But it's also being shown that the Jubi is like so easily manipulated. Anyone who gets the strings, can control him so easily. I really would like to see the Jubi, being different, like the Majin Buu saga, where Majin Buu was being controlled by Babidi, but at some point it killed Babidi, and he started to be the threat in the VZ world. So I would really like to see, I don't know, the Jubi somehow taking control over the war. Okay, I'm done with you guys trying to control me. Now I'm in charge. I'm gonna screw everything.
Yeah.
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 Okay, thank you for her thoughtful
No,
replies.
no.
Very informative.
Very informative. Yeah,
I don't
I
know what they're
appreciate
gonna do with the tree afterwards. Is it, it may just die.
it. Okay, I'm sorry, but the tree idea was just a bad conception. I really didn't like this idea. Okay, the Jube is a plant. I wasn't a really fan of that idea.
Babasag?
Well, mhm.
No, I just didn't like the concept of the real form of the Jude, the form that was supposed to harness the strongest power of the shinobi world is a plant, is a tree. I didn't like that concept. I thought it was going to be a monster, something that you would be afraid of. But man, it's a plant. Nobody
Well,
fears a plant. Not something to be afraid of. I thought
I
the
wouldn't.
tree.
It's a very badass plant that can transform itself into a beast. If that counts.
I really
Yeah.
didn't like the concept of it being a plant. I don't know, but that's just my own opinion. Let's see how it's gonna
It's
go
understandable.
ahead of that. Yeah.
I just want to know where Madara is gonna go with this. If he literally let everything go by, like the whole beach, you get distracted, Obito so at peace. What Madara's gonna do? Like
Yeah.
I just
Exactly.
picture like he still have his normal poker face, and then Hashirama probably gets all scared. It's like, no, this can't be. He probably has a real plan behind him. All this time we've been fooled him, and then you get next page. We surrender. Oh, all right, we won. And then you just play an anthem song, whatever that is. Russia.
And we are the champions, my friends. Dun, dun, dun,
We'll keep on fighting till the
Yeah.
end.
dun, dun, dun.
We are the champions.
We are the champions. No time for losers.
Cause we are the champions of the
Of the
world.
world.
Gotta love gay battle cries.
Man.
Anybody gets that joke?
Yeah.
Anyway, Is that it? Shall we take a break?
Sure.
Sure,
Alright, we'll
why
take a
not?
quick break on this one. This is the first podcast we had a break in a while.
It is.
Yeah.
Really?
Usually I just kept going straight through.
'Cause
Alright,
we had
we'll
so
take a-
much
we'll-
to talk about.
I got 2 topics to talk about after this.
All right, so break time
All right.
it is.
So yeah, we'll take a break here. When we come back, we will continue discussing maybe the chapter itself in a more finer detail if there is one that we need to discuss. And I got a few topics we could bring up later on. So
The parallel prediction.
All right.
all right, so we'll take a break. Quick transition. And after what, 2 days, we're back.
Felt like it.
Felt like it. 2 days. I don't know. We kind of got bored.
We were all waiting for 4 Life to come back.
That's
Yeah.
right.
We went to the
Jim-
microwave.
For life in
We heard it.
For 2 days.
Where are you eating?
James is like, I'm on a schedule here. He better come back.
Well, I'm getting people yelling at me by now. So.
All right. So, what do you want
Alright,
to discuss, James?
So, I ran across something while doing some research on my own. Now, I brought this up with Darkness, who thinks I'm overthinking it a little bit, where there could be a simpler answer, and there probably is. But I just thought this was interesting. Going back to the Helix Blade, does it look familiar to anybody?
The which part?
The Helix Blade,
Yeah, Obito's sword.
Obito's Sage and Six-Pack sword.
Yeah, that DNA.
Oh yeah.
kind
Yeah.
of things for
Call it I'm gonna call it a Helix Blade, and I'll tell you why. I've seen a sword like that before. Does anybody remember where?
I can guess. Can I guess?
You can take a guess.
Legend of Zelda.
Bingo. In
Really?
Legend of
It's
Zelda.
from-
That's what.
It's
In
from Majora's. It's from Majora's Mask.
Yeah.
Is
Oh,
where you-
okay, that's why.
From a thing called Fierce Deities Mask? Deities? Whatever. Now this when you transform into Fierce Deity, you have a double helix sword at your disposal. Now, what makes this interesting is the fact that this is said to be one of the more powerful warrior characters in the Zelda universe. This is what I found out about this one. I'm gonna read this off to you because it plays into what I'm about to bring up. But the term Fierce Deity is a term referring to several deities in the Shingon Buddhist pantheon, such as Bashamoten or the Myoho, who are fierce and wrathful toward the negative forces that work against humanity's enlightenment, but are benevolent and supportive to humanity. They are seen as deities that work to defeat evil, a quality Link possesses in all appearances, and which the Fierce Deity's mask gives him greater ability to achieve. Now, after reading that, I thought about something. This Helix Blade that Obito uses, what if the reason why it broke... now, I've said the reason why it broke is because he had no resolve, and it's kind of like, what if he wavered, and because his will wasn't as strong as he thought, the blade kind of broke to it. I thought to myself, on the other hand, though, what if the blade broke not because his will was wavering, but because the sword cannot be used for evil purposes? It's supposed to be used to destroy evil and recreate the world, not destroy it.
Sounds like Inuyasha right now, but I think I get what you mean.
Yeah, and the reason
Right.
why it broke against Naruto's friendship, because he's the good guy. He's the one that wants to support, and support and preserve life, while Obito kind of just wants to, either end it or change it.
That seems like it makes sense.
That's actually a plausible explanation. It would make sense given Japanese culture and whatnot. Probably the sword's original use would have been just to destroy evil and create a new world. But if all Obito wants to do is destroy the world, that's when the blade senses. The blade senses the darkness within his heart.
Yo.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was a theory that I brought up with Darkness, yesterday, and I've been kicking around in my head. Now I know there could be much easier explanations that are much simpler than that, but I'm just saying that it could be a possibility on why the sword did not work. If it's supposed to be such a powerful sword, why didn't it work? Well, it doesn't kill. It's not used against good guys. It's supposed to be a blade that works for good people, that works for humanity. It's used to create, not destroy.
Well, in this line of thinking, if the blade actually doesn't work against the evil guys, then we are practically assuming that Sasuke had become a good guy because the sword, the sword they used was involved in Sasuke Susanoo. So, well, you can say that if this sword actually only works against the bad guys, then yeah, I think it's fair to assume that Sasuke is a good guy right now, considering if this theory actually is true.
Unless Madara come out of nowhere and start swinging that sword like it was no big deal, then all this theory would just go away.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
theory can work for the symbolism aspect. I mean, Kishimoto has always been about symbolism. I mean, he had the six paths of pain, which represented, the paths of the, Buddhist religion. He's, each of his,
Yeah, I
each
didn't
of
know
the,
that.
each of the elemental countries that he's created are aspects from his own life. Like Konoha, he grew up near an American military base. So that's why there's Japanese culture, but American brevity. I guess the word is I'm trying to use. No, American camaraderie.
Camaraderie. Okay.
So bottom line, Kishimoto's been about the symbolism thing, and James, your theory about the sword could work. It's plausible.
Yeah, it's plausible.
It's
Maybe
possible.
Yeah, so many things are possible.
Yeah.
Maybe that sword was never meant to attack. Maybe that sword is always weak.
Oh,
Yeah.
that would be so lame, though.
Like it's like I say, it could be like Inuyasha. You got one sword that does all the attack. You got the other sword that does all the healing.
It would be so lame.
It's lame, but if it happens, oh well. I mean, Ricardo said
The
it.
face palm, man. It happens just face palm.
I mean, Ricardo said it's purely a straight up good guy. He's like pure heart, if anything. Which is why maybe that's why Naruto is becoming the next Ricardo because of that reason. It's like you want to follow this step, you gotta be like Jesus Christ, but you know.
Well, they can walk on water.
Yeah.
Big deal.
That's true.
Now, if they can only do that water to wine thing, we'll be all set.
I just thought about that. They come up with taijutsu to turn up water into wine, then it's settled.
Well, that's Naruto get killed in here. 2 days past his birthday. Now just walk in the corner and say, "Hey, I'm back." We thought you were dead. I was resurrection. Or something like that. He
We
has
thought you were
risen.
we thought you were dead. I thought you were dead too.
3 days respawn time. Man, who did he team kill?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
You know God has a sense of humor. That's why I make these jokes. Look at the platypus. And Rosie O'Donnell.
sorry.
No offense to the platypus. Anyway. Anything you guys want to talk about?
I think you have more theories.
I have more
Let me
theories, or you
see
guys
here.
have more theories?
Well, I'm surprised we're not talking about what could happen in the next chapter.
Alright, what could happen next chapter?
Well, that's what I'm asking you. That's actually the question I'm asking. Like, think about it. The next chapter is literally the talk, or if not, it'll
Okay.
be something different. But if it is all about the talking, what do you think they're gonna explain? Where do you think Naruto's gonna go? You think he's really gonna be that direct?
You know, there's something funny. There's something similar about me and you, Albedo. What's that? There's also this girl that I love. She kind of has this attitude, but, you know, I think it's kind of charming in a way. You're a sick freak, Naruto. Yeah, I am a little bit, but oh well. You know?
Be sad if they say like if Naruto doesn't say directly say Sakura, just describe Sakura's situation as such as like I like this girl so much. Unfortunately, unfortunately she likes someone else, but I'm not gonna give up something like that. What if somebody actually say like, "Yep, he's definitely talking about Hinata"? I'm like, what?
Yeah, that's very likely. That's very, very likely.
Oh, God, that's all we need. There's this girl that I like. She kind of is in love with somebody else, but
Yeah, what if he left this phrase ambiguous? You know, he doesn't specify anything. We can't know for sure if he like gives some kind of hint that we know it's about Sakura, but some fans will still stand up and say no, he's talking about Hinata and some this kind
Well,
of shit.
if Kishimoto wants to play around with the fans, he might as well not describe so much or say like, "Oh yeah, I also have a girl I love too." That'll be
Yeah,
it.
I think that he might leave this ambiguous. That's a
I
very
don't,
likely possibility.
I don't know. It seems like it's asking for you gotta describe this girl, please. Not to the point you have to say it.
Yeah,
Not to the point you have to say her name and everything, but you have to describe the situation he's in right now. Because it's the exact same thing as Rin. Like, everything about it. Got the team. You're in the same team. She's a medic. She's like someone else. You still like her. You want to tell the truth. Oh, you want to tell her your love, but guess what? It's too late because, well, shit happens.
yeah.
so, so yeah, Naruto has to explain. People assumed we will get the 235, but in Kishimoto writing dialogue style. So who knows?
Oh, no Gundam style? Oh well.
uh,
But now this begs the question: is this is going to be like 631, or is just going to be like another fantasy? What you thought? What's your
Hey, you know what, dude? After I made the funny prediction about Minato saying something about Sakura being Naruto's girlfriend, and it coming true, I have come to the point at this
no.
time where I believe that anything could happen, no matter how outrageous people might think it would occur. No, that would never happen in a million years. Really? Say that to 631. Oh! He
I
shoots,
feel
he
it.
scores!
Yeah, the fastest million years ever.
It was like the funniest podcast to me because we felt so down to each other. It's like, yeah, that's not gonna happen. That would be funny though. and now and now that happened. We was like, oh crap, we were right technically speaking.
Dude, wouldn't it be so funny if Minato brought up the idea that Sakura could be Naruto's girlfriend?
And the whole discussion part keeps saying, "Oh, look, so now Minato is right there with Sakura and Naruto." Would that mean parallel confirmed? It's only a dream. Every single post I see that only a dream. Wishful thinking.
Yeah, the Kishimo's a professional writer, not a fan fiction writer. He'd never do something like that. Next chapter comes out.
You know what? I'm gonna go
You gotta
back.
be shitting me. No, okay, where's the real chapter? You guys are making fun of me. This is April Fool's joke right here, but it isn't April. This is real.
I
This
love
really
the
happened. Yeah.
I love
Very
the
much.
spoilers thread the most. That's where everybody's like, "Oh my god, Kishimoto really did it!" Like with a huge cap is the first I see a big font in the forum. Because I was like, "Oh, you could do that in this forum? I did not know." Like seriously, I did not know. And it's the only spoiler thread that has more than 10 pages. That has about 10 pages. Whoever heard of spoiler thread that gets 10 pages? It's a spoiler, not a freaking actual chapter. Oh man. Well, actually, let me read some of them. Oh crap. This is before the. I can't read the first one anymore. Skip.
And I come back and say onto the forum, and you all thought I was nuts. No, James, it wouldn't happen. You're just wishful thinking. You're not thinking logically. Well, who's the fool now, huh?
Silly Obito trying to find a real happiness. Okay, next page. Give me a second. Damn, I know I say something. Especially if the spoiler, especially if it says "Don't read." I'm just crazy. I don't know why I said that, but I can't look at it anymore. Don't read. I'm just crazy. Why would I say that? Wait a minute. This is from you, James, and I can't read it because it's the old forum post. I have a feeling when he unleashes.
You mean the old spoiler code?
Yeah, I can't read
Well,
them anymore.
Well, you can read if you look at the. I believe it's called the font code of the page. I'm not sure if that's the correct way to say it.
I guess. Okay.
Yeah, the source code. Sorry.
Yeah.
Suppose my prediction will be Madara somewhere along the line. I'm not saying next chapter, but somewhere along this along the line, he's gonna swoop in and may or may not take away Obito's power that he gave him since the very beginning.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. There you go. I see mine now. Oh yeah, that's what I said. Well, she's going to heal Naruto to the fullest. That's my girl. I said that. So got to wait. What's next? As of now, I can't wait for the very next dialogue with Minato. I feel like I feel like that dead commercial of the movie. Oh, I know what you're talking about. And then somebody quote me. Yeah, I agree, but a man could hope. I'm hoping now. Guess what? That happened, guys. Oh, these funny actions. Actually, I'm gonna read more. You keep going.
Did it work then?
Huh?
You mean did it work?
No.
Well, in the source code?
Oh no, somebody quote me and it just doesn't quote anymore. It's weird glitch. I don't know.
Okay then.
Don't worry about it. Okay, so yeah, is this parallel thing is going to happen or what? What's your guys' thought?
Yes.
Yes.
Somehow, but yes.
Definitely. Be it subtle or not, it's gonna happen. There's no way out of it.
Either through a Deus Ex Machina or a logical way, it's gonna happen.
My only question is, what are the other fans gonna do?
Blow their brains out.
Well,
Like what Bender would say in the Titanic episode. Abandon ship. That's what I would say.
Actually, it was when he was in the body.
Oh, yeah,
Escape
yeah, there you
Stinga! It's hopeless! Abandon ship!
ship.
Abandon ship!
I remember one episode he said abandon ship like 3 to 4 times. Abandon
Yeah, that was the
ship.
episode.
Oh, okay. Abandon
They're in the
ship.
heart going back and whoop. Abandon ship!
I think that would be. I think that seems like that might happen. We got if it happens. Ooh. If the forum locks again, and not in here, but in Naruto forums, if it locks again, my God, really?
I just
I said this. If Minato approves NaruSaku, game over for Parent War. You said if that happened, you might as well have Minato Marginal. I think that's that armor name. I forgot how you say it. Mjolinir.
Mjolnir.
Mjolnir. Thank you. And smack the nail in with a great huge thunder. That's one way to describe it. That's what you said.
Yeah.
So,
You might as well
But
just ham Minato Mjolnir and have him drive the big huge nail into the Narahina coffin. With a great thunder.
oh man, true that. No, Soccer 4 3G. I already made 2 wall posts.
And you all thought it was crazy. Seriously though, I mean, I have to ask again, how long can people keep denying it? I guess forever, but
well,
Yeah.
yeah,
I-
they could.
really, but how long? Like, I guess what I'm trying to say is like, how long do these people keep denying it to the point where you can actually say, you're just delusional. You really are. I mean, it can't be any plain. It can't be any more obvious.
Well,
I
just
think there's, as long as there is imagination, people will come up with some weird theory, you know. I think that's
Well, as-
very.
well, as long as there's fan fiction, people will deny it. Because
Yeah,
hey, fan fiction
exactly.
a fan can retcon anything in fan fiction, no matter how ridiculous the retcon can be.
Yeah,
Yeah, pretty much.
that's what we like to call fan headcanon.
Oh yeah, but you know, it's not wrong with having fan fiction, but why you have to bring the fan fiction to the canon material? That's what bugs me out.
Yeah,
Yeah, you have
Like,
to separate them.
yeah,
What
that's
which is canon, which your own imagination. You know, you can mixture them both.
I mean, it's fine. It's just you can't just sit here and deny the canon source when it does something you don't want it to do. There are a lot of anime and manga that I watch / read, and something happens that I didn't want to happen, but I just can't imagine it away. It's not how it works.
yeah, yeah, that's true.
Pretty much.
So,
Yeah.
if the parallel does happen next chapter, what should we expect?
Another torpedo
People going
being
crazy.
fired.
People going literally crazy.
We'll fire another torpedo, and I'll order another mojito.
So,
That'd be funny. It'd be funny if people could read, if people in the whole tug of war could read Naruto and Obito mind, and Naruto would finally say it straight out about Sakura to the point he had to just let go of the chakra tug of war that everybody loses the control. It's like, what the hell? Is that Hina's a girl? What the hell? She let go. It's like probably because she found out that Sakura is Naruto's love interest. Oh come on, that's obvious. Now we're gonna lose this war. Stupid. Well, I'm not gonna say any other word.
so,
But anyway, if it does happen, I expect a lot of maybe a lot of I quit manga. I think I'm gonna start seeing a lot of that next chapter. I quit. I quit. I quit. I quit. Manga.
Kishimoto, are you rich enough just to let it, just to let half your fan base down now? Has Naruto got big enough and you made enough money to just go, yeah, I'm finally gonna end it right here. I don't care anymore. So what if I lose half the profits? NaruSaku canon. No, we won't buy another manga ever again. I don't care. I'm rich. I'm rich, bitch.
Yeah, not to mention the manga is already ending after all. I think it's about time so you can get not a conclusion, but some type of stronger evidence, you know, not just something subtle and can be considered ambiguous. I think it's about time you get something more solid. and may happen next chapter. It's a real possibility, in my opinion.
And in the words of the Heavy in Team Fortress 2, cry some more.
Maybe yeah. I give you this. I give you this much idea hint. If the next chapter takes a long time to come out, you know why. That's all I can say.
Oh, so you mean if it comes out on a Thursday instead of a Tuesday or a Wednesday?
Sure, let's go with that.
Yeah, like what happened to chapter like what? Didn't like 631 come out like late Wednesday, early Thursday?
It came out like 5 a.m. in my area. That was Eastern time. 5 a.m. And I fell asleep and I woke up like 8 o'clock. It's like, wait, it's a new chapter? Finally. Damn, I waited too long.
Yeah, they were trying to find a way to make it translate into Naruhina goodness, but there was just no way.
I still remember once it hit 12 o'clock, 6:15 was out. I was like, really, guys? You a-hole.
Yeah, you biased mother Hubbards.
Harvard. I mean, dang, come on. 6:15 just took 12 minutes. And the spoiler comes out like 2 hours before, which is like 10 a.m., 9 p.m. I'm like,
Yeah, if
seriously?
it's a Naruhina moment, you get it out quick. NaruSaku moments, oh, we're having a trouble translating it.
Yep.
Bull.
Bull roar.
Meanwhile, we have people in the NaruSaku camp that literally translate it within seconds. Yeah, that's what this says. Really? Thanks.
I wonder who spread that spoiler in 6:14 saying Neji tells Naruto to take care of Hinata. I'm like, how come I never see that dialogue in the actual manga? I was lied again. Damn.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
He's like-
we keep getting these previews like Madara's finally gonna do something, Madara's finally gonna do something, Madara's finally gonna do something, and he never does anything. Or he doesn't even show up at all.
what if it's still taking advantage that Obito is Madara?
Obito, you are my son. No, it
Wow.
can't be.
Yeah, a lot of preview lately has been a lie. A lot of them. I still didn't see what Orochimaru was supposed to do. He did nothing except for saying, "Hey, let's go back in time to the past again."
Gonna take you back to the past.
Play the shitty games that suck ass. He'd rather have a buffalo. Take a diarrhea dump in his ear.
So, anything else you guys want to talk about?
Well, everybody answered my question, so not really. No.
Because I mean, we could just end this right here. There's like nothing else to really talk about. We could just end it.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm out of ideas right
Yeah.
now.
Sure.
Maybe if people actually send in questions, we have something to talk about. But no, people are lazy. A question? I want to give a question. Can you just think of one for me? Come on, any question, really. It doesn't even have to be about Naruto. James, what's your favorite color? Blue.
Woo.
What's your favorite food? Anything that's yummy. James, are you married? Not yet. Is there a Mrs. James S. Cassidy? Why, do you want to be her? I know. My voice is too sexy for radio.
Is it now?
Yes. Well, if we got nothing else to talk about, I guess this is the end.
This is the end of our show.
Where's that from? Sounds familiar. Where's that from? That's the end of our show.
Okay, I have one last thing to talk about. So, very
Okay.
lame. It hasn't had much to do with chapter 6, 52. But anyway, you guys think anyone else from the Alliance, anyone else important, will die in the story? What do you guys think?
Wait, what was it again? What was the question again?
Do you think that any other shinobi relevant to the story will
Hinata.
die before the manga ends?
Oh
No,
wait,
seriously.
shit.
No, seriously.
I am so sorry.
No,
Well, Hinata,
seriously.
you
No.
really are screwed, right? Are there any important characters that are gonna die? Well, if Hinata doesn't die, that doesn't mean she's important. But if she does die,
Yeah, I mean important characters.
screwed no matter what you do, Hinata. Sorry.
You asking if somebody else is gonna die in this war?
Yeah, someone important. Hinata doesn't count.
She's not important enough to die.
maybe
Yeah,
Kakashi just to make
I say,
Obito feel more guilt.
Meaningful characters, not other characters.
What
Yeah,
about
just
Kakashi?
insulting her.
Well, I think that one person that's bound to die, that I really think is gonna die, it's either Lee or Guy, because of the 8 gate, you know? This 8
Yeah.
gate has been spoken of so many times that Kishimoto have to show eventually. So yeah, in order to show it, or either Lee or Guy have to die, you know? I think that when Guy showed the 8 gate for Lee would be like, you know, that chapter of Senseiya, the I believe it was when they were fighting Hades in the sanctuary, where Shiryu's master showed him the last technique. That attack is the 100 Dragons. I don't know its name in English, but anyway.
I know what you're talking about. But go on.
What? Well, I'm talking about Senseiya. The I believe it was the season where they were fighting Hades in the sanctuary. Well, looks like no one knows what I'm talking about. Anyway.
I don't remember the show that much, sorry. But
No, okay. Really? Have you guys have never seen Senseiya?
Well, we've
No,
seen
I've
it,
seen
but
it.
we've seen it, but it's been a long time. I mean, it's like what, 90s? Literally the
Oh.
90s.
Actually, it's a very recent OVA that came out not a long time ago. I believe it came out.
I haven't seen it yet then.
Okay then. So, my bad.
No, it's alright. What was it? But if maybe Kakashi could die still. Maybe. It'd be funny if people are rooting for Science to get killed for the wrong reason, not for the reason they should have. Like I picture like if Sai gets killed, he's like, yeah, no more NaruSaku supporter. Ooh. Like just mad I could do that. Because you know, Sai's getting way too deep with this whole Sakura questionable feelings for Sasuke. So why not kill him? So he could prevent that. It's like, oh hell no, we're not letting you destroy the fandom. So that could happen, but that'd be the wrong reason. It could happen. I mean, at one point I thought they killed Neji just to make Hinata and Naruto actually possible. Like, yeah, no honor pairing. Screw that. Ooh. For bonus, we got a lead 10. There you go. Woo. But I don't know. Maybe the real relevant person could be Kakashi, just to make Obito feel more guilty for his action.
Ha Sweet.
Like, oh, what have I done?
I'm sorry. I just got exciting news. My chess piece is shipped. Yay!
Oh, there you go. You're not waiting another month
Yeah.
and a half.
Yep, it shipped.
Ooh, yeah. So, yeah. I think Kakashi might be it.
If people don't know what I'm
Yes.
talking about, I ordered the Naruto special chess pieces where Naruto's the king and Sakura's the queen, and
Hinata is the pawn.
There's no.
there is no Hinata.
Hinata.
There is no Hinata. There is only Zool.
Wait, there's no Hinata? What?
Yeah,
No.
there is no Hinata chess piece. You know why? Because she's not important enough to have one. My awful
If
joke
she-
about Sasuke being
if she did have a piece, Exactly where we should be sitting on.
Her giant pile of naked pictures of Naruto that she's been keeping.
I can see that actually happening just for the fun.
You can see her on this pedestal that looks like something out of Hey Arnold with Helga's trying
Gums?
to Arnold, you know?
The gums?
Yeah.
Gum and the leaves for hair.
She's built that thing like 3 times. Originally out of gum. Gum that he chewed, by the way. And then out of a football. So, anyway. What were we talking? Oh, yeah. What character do you think is going to die? I don't think any character is going to die.
Yeah. But if you have to pick one more, who you pick?
Any of them?
Yep.
Sasuke.
I? Oh.
Sasuke. I would kill off Sasuke.
The plot won't demand it.
No. You can kill off Sasuke rather easily.
Yeah, you can. But
Wait. So do you mean death by the end of the manga or death by the end of the arc? There's a difference.
By the end of the manga, I guess.
By the end of the manga? By the end of the manga, then it's Sasuke for me.
Oh, manga. Oh,
yeah.
I thought you said
Yeah.
arc. I thought you said arc. Sasuke.
Yeah, Sasuke. We all want Sasuke to die. You know why? Because he doesn't deserve to live. But we all know he's going to live at the end.
Well, he could die as a good guy rather than die as a maniac.
That's what I want. Death by redemption by death.
Yeah.
By
Or
self-sacrifice.
Or if anything, even though I won't like it that much, but whatever. He could fake his death, so everybody will stop caring about him and make him look like a hero.
Hell, what you could do is have Sasuke die, and then make the notion that Karen is actually pregnant with his kid.
What is this, Batman? That could happen.
No, this is not Batman, because Batman is cooler.
I mean, like in Arkham City, if you know what I mean, if you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. Hush, little baby.
Yeah.
Say, Sasuke, why did you leave me? Oops, I shake the baby.
That would have been a nice ending.
You okay?
That would have been a really interesting ending, actually.
Yeah.
Like, holy crap, what a dark ending for something that's very bright.
Yes, and then Sasuke leaves this panel or block with supposedly secrets of the Uchiha. When you read it, it's only you can make me blue, or something like that, or true.
Well, Sasuke do need Naruto, so only you. Or you can sing it to his brother. Only you.
Itachi, I want to have your babies. We're brothers, Sasuke. I want to have your babies. You're a man. I want to have your man babies. Shut up, Sasuke.
Leave me alone.
Oh, God, why didn't I kill you when I had the chance?
Yeah.
I should have took your eyeball and then just leave. Technically, I would take your eyeball back, but still.
Don't worry, Albedo will have him somewhere on the shelf. Sasuke Uchiha. Bloop,
It'd just be like the battle between us. I would just have a random jar, a pickle jar out of nowhere, just put your eye in there. That's always the funniest scene in the fight. He just took his eye and then he suddenly had a jar. Hey, look at this eye, it's so precious. Now give me your other eye. Oh, it's still good, Justin.
This room's pretty freaky, Albedo. Yeah, you should see it around Halloween. Fun.
Speaking of Halloween.
Hey, take a look at my iPods. I see what you did there.
Yeah.
What if the new villain would be weak, but they have guns. Would that make any difference? It's like they're weak,
Let's
but
say,
they have some
let's
crazy.
just say in a Naruto manga, unless we got some guns. Am I right, haters?
Oh my god. That,
Guns. More guns.
well, it could happen.
Guns.
Somebody has the torrents, it's game over for those characters. Oh my god.
So you turn out to be Kung Fu Hustle. They make these for mad. The Toe Crusher. I love that movie.
Yeah.
You know, I have to say, on a random tangent note, Kung Fu Hustle is actually funnier with the poor dub.
That's true. I actually saw the dub.
It's supposed to make fun of the like poor. It's supposed to be a satire of all these kung fu, Japanese, Chinese movies, whatever. And here you have the bad dubbing, which like automatically goes with that perfectly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, there's one time you can actually complain.
Yeah, so that's who I think is going to die. Now, if it wasn't Sasuke and I had to pick someone else that had to die, I'd probably say Tsunade.
Ouch. I escaped death 3 times and now I got killed thanks to Sky.
With my dying breath, I curse Zoidberg.
But why Sonata?
Well, I personally think that the only way Tsunade can die right now is out of aging, because out of injuries, Tsunade won't die anymore. I think after being cut in half and all the other things that happened to her, I think the only way for she dying right now is dying out of age. Really.
Okay, I'll tell you why I would pick her to die. Because she's the most likely character to have an impact on the story if she dies.
That's true.
And, because you mentioned important. Now, when I think of someone saying important character, I'm going to assume that you're going to mean that if this character dies, there's going to create an impact in the story. Well, Tsunade has the greatest chance for that, because not only will it affect Naruto, it will affect Sakura, and now you have an opening for another Hokage, which Naruto could actually take the position if he wanted to.
Unless Kakashi's still open. It's like, yeah.
I don't think he wants it.
Kakashi doesn't want the position.
Oh, he
wants-
doesn't.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so otherwise, killing any other character, while I guess would be sad as a death, would not create as much of an impact. No, even if it's Guy or Broccoli.
10.
Yeah,
Ten.
yeah, I just picked the guy because, we actually need that 8-gate action before the manga ends, There's, I think it's gonna happen and there's no way how the manga can end before we see the 8-gate because it has been used so many times already. Guy almost used it like 2 times already, and the Kakashi prevent him from using it. So I believe that pretty much before the manga ends, I think you have to use it. Now, if he's gonna remain dead or if he's gonna be resurrected, then it's another story. But I think at least we're gonna see him die once. Pretty much I agree with you, James. The character who would create the most plot twist, would make the story move forward in some way, would be Tsunade. If she dies, then there's the open spot on the Hokage seat. Most likely would be Naruto who would pick it up.
You know what they should do? They should. You know what Kishimoto should do? Unexpectedly kill off Tenten. When they go back home, a lot of parents would be waiting for their sons, daughters, or a lot of wives, whatever, family related. Naruto would be the one to spill out the news. He's like, well, we did come back, but unfortunately we lost a lot of people, like Neji. And then Rock Lee come out of nowhere and just say, 10. And then Naruto's like, 10. Wait, 10? She died? He's like, yeah. When did she die? I don't remember seeing her die. She just died during the tug of war. I thought everyone was safe. No, she died. Huh, that's very forgettable. Like being, you should just test it out. Let's see if anybody cares. It's kind of like how the anime did that. It's like, wait a minute, this Tenta is still there. Why she wasn't in the ending? Oh, there you go. Now she's in the ending. Mopey. So why not just do that? I know that seems cruel, but come on.
Well, if I had to pick a character, I'd probably go with maybe not in battle, but the next most likely to die would probably be Tsunade, because hell, if Jiraiya died, being that this is a hero story, a hero's journey where eventually the master has to die. Even though technically that would mean either Kakashi or Tsunade. But Kakashi's not likely to die anytime soon, so Tsunade would probably be next in line.
Yeah. But jeez, how many people wanted to die?
Why does everyone want somebody to die?
I mean,
war, we expect people to die. We've had enough death.
I mean, they could. I mean, Kishi could just randomly pull a twist that, oh shoot, she just died, or not, she just died. She's in dying
So now they
state.
suddenly had a heart attack.
Well, not like that. That'd be too easy. Something about like, what happens when I keep using the seals and everything, and all in one day, I actually grow older way too quick. Now I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
Something out of the spite, like, oh crap, he's gonna die. Why? Kind of like how Goku was like, yeah, I'm ready to kick ass, and ooh, my heart feels weird. Anyway, I'm gonna kick. Heart attack. It's like that for Tsunade. Not heart attack though. That'd be random and ironic.
Oh.
So how about we end this?
Yes.
Okay.
Looks like it.
Well, that's it for the show this week. Let's hopefully the next chapter is going to be... Well, actually, I think the next chapter is going to be nothing but talking for the most part.
As long as that's the parallel, the world won't
PNG.
bomb.
Alright, so, that's our show. If anybody like to send questions in, please feel free to do so. You know, you could post it in the comments of the YouTube, or send it to my messages, or, you know, send it to the email, which is... I forget the email because I haven't used it in so long. NaruSakuFC@yahoo.com, I believe.
The funny thing is, that thing is about to go back up. The channel, the original channel, is about to get back up again.
Huh?
The original channel that was suspended, well, it's gonna get back up into normal, no suspension.
Ah.
The original podcast channel?
Yeah.
Yes.
So what do you guys... Okay, so do you guys think I should continue to add videos to my original channel, this one, or to go back to the designated channel?
Maybe the designated channel?
It'd be I don't know about anyone who's going to marathon all of these podcasts. If there isn't, but there are people like that out there. So I'm gonna say, for continuity's sake, maybe keep it on your channel, James. But yeah.
I'll let you guys decide, you listeners out there. So if you are listening to this, and, let me know in the comments. Do you want me to keep it in this channel, my channel, or do you want me to put it back on the original designated channel? So, whatever you want to choose, let me know. I'll follow by that. But, yeah. So, like I said, let me know in the comments if you want me to keep it here or put it there. Or I don't mind. I just gotta set everything back up to the way it was. But it's not a problem. But anyway, I'm James S. Cassidy.
For life again.
I'm LK, and I'm Jason on a Steve.
And this is Darkness.
Yes. Thanks for coming on the show, Darkness, by the way.
Well, thank you, James, for letting me be part of it.
No
Had a
problem.
great time. Alright, well, very fun to have with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
To all those celebrating Halloween, have a happy holiday. Hope you get lots of goodies to eat. And for those who aren't, well, maybe you could do something next year. But until then, enjoy.